Hey guys, blessings everyone. This is Yanni, your Locsologist. So thank you guys all for the comments. I'm gonna make some time today while I'm drying. You all know Will, you've seen him a million times, right? So Will here takes forever to dry, all right? Actually this video is not about Will's amazing long hair. See how long it is? And I have not growing my cocky self. Hand me the towel. I have been doing Will's hair when he was in his early 20s. He's still young, but he was like 22, 23, yeah. And he was in college in Ohio. That's how long I've been doing his hair. And it was right by his ears. He had just started, I think like maybe a year and a half he had his locks. So I'll get into what this video is about in a little bit. I don't dry hair with dryers. That's the worst thing you could put in your hair. That's why, and you know, when people say, oh, when your hair grows long, it's going to fall out. No, once your hair falls out when you're using dryers, I've said this a million times, over twisting it, just doing a lot of craziness there. There's nothing falling out, and we'll see, as you can see, right, it's all his hair is still on his head. Okay, so I saw you guys left comments talking about, you know, you're glad I'm back. I didn't tell you guys exactly what happened, why I took the break from doing locks in the last couple of months, and why we didn't go to Georgia. So while I'm drying his hair, I just squeeze. I don't pull, I just squeeze, and I have tons of towels, and I just switch the towels. So I'm going to use the dry time to talk. So you guys remember the video I did, I think it was around January, talking about I was getting ready for, actually I did it on the date, February the 25th. I was getting ready to do radiation for hypothyroid / Graves' disease. So after doing that, if you have anyone who has hypothyroid or hypo or Graves' disease or Hashimoto's, you know what I'm talking about, you have to come off your medication, whatever. I take methimazole. You have to come off your thyroid medication for the radiation to work. The radiation is not like the radiation you give to cancer patients. It is a way smaller dose. It's just a pill I took, and for a couple of days I had to sleep in a different room from Jimmy and use a different bathroom. However, the radiation didn't make me sick. It didn't work. So then when you guys saw that video the last time, I actually got sick. I started going to what doctors call a thyroid storm. That's the thing you get before you're diagnosed. It's a thyroid storm, out of breath, limbs hurt, you could hardly walk, you can't talk, everything. So anyway, it was around the first week of March. Jimmy was like, you know what, Yanni, don't book a lot of people because you don't know how this radiation is going to, even though it was a very small dose of it. Luckily, I listened to him. Unfortunately, what I should not have done, I should not have booked anyone. So I was doing a client's here. Jimmy was just 2 clients we had that day. That's to tell you how I was doing, very little bit, right? Thank God they were all regulars, right? And I was talking, the client was talking, you know, I hadn't seen her in a while. She had a baby, you know, talking about breastfeeding and all that good stuff. And she showed me a book that her newborn son ripped up, and me laughing, and you know, like, okay. And I realized my ears started feeling like if I'm underwater. Long story short, the last thing I remember was the client showing me the book her son ripped up, and I was on the floor, and Jimmy is slapping me to wake me up. I passed out cold. Then I'm hearing the other 2 clients calling the EMS. So I fainted, out cold. By the time the EMS came and they got me to sit down, my blood pressure was so low they couldn't find a pulse. They know I'm alive and well because I'm talking, right? But there was barely any pulse. It's when they took my blood pressure had dropped, right? Whenever you do radiation, you have to wait about 4 to 5 weeks before you get a blood test. So all during that time, I'm on no medication, and I didn't know I was having another thyroid storm similar to what I was getting before I was diagnosed with Graves' disease. Now this is what's crazy. That's why I want to do this video. I canceled everyone. He was actually one of the people that called, hey Yanni, what's up? And I was like, bruh, I'm not taking anyone. Gave Jimmy my phone. I shut, you know, no videos. I shut everything down. One of the clients, in fact, you guys met her daughter, Dominique. That's the young lady who years ago, she did the curls in her hair. Her mother. They've both been my clients before I was even with Jimmy. When it was just like Will, when it was just Monkey and I, right? And we spoke on the phone. I told her, I said, sis, I gotta cancel you. I never cancel clients, but I said I have to cancel you. And she was mad, understanding. She was like, Yanni, just take care of your health. It's not important. We're not going nowhere. We're here for you, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, girl. You know, she said, I can hear it in your voice. You sound so weak. Just get some rest. That exact week, she was at her job. You know, whatever she would, you know, some jobs you could go get your little coffee at a little coffee station, whatever. And she got a full-blown aneurysm / stroke, was on life support, and she died. That is like the same week or two that I'm trying to get my health back. And I'm stressed out because I really love what I do, but you know, this is still my livelihood. And when her daughter called me, when Dominique called me and said, Yanni, we taking mommy up a lights. I'm like, what do you mean lights? What happened? And she explained to me. I said, I literally just spoke to your mother days ago, and she was telling me to take care of myself. So just like how I passed out, she passed out. We just passed out for different reasons. So she got an aneurysm. The week before Mother's Day, she was taken off of life support. That was a wake-up call for me. I tripled shut everything down even more. Jimmy and I actually decided we went to go on vacation. Since we've been married, we didn't even have a honeymoon. And Will knows about this. All we have done since Will met me, single, every time. It's always not just work with here, it's always something. Whether it was buying properties, whatever it is. So we're always working. And just the passing of Dory, that's her name, that was like, damn. This lady was now telling me, take care of myself. Work not going anywhere, the client's not going anywhere, and there she was, just the same week. It could have been the next day she got there, and I think it was like 2 days after she spoke to me. So I'm just saying this to say, because I'm about to start this here now, I want to get it to make sure it's dry properly. I'm just saying this to say, anyone who is working hard, there's an old Trinidadian saying, my mother always say, work don't dead. To say you die, they're going to replace you quick. In fact, Will just talking about he's giving in his resignation because he's like, listen, I need to find time. You mind if I say it? I need to find time for myself. Will is way younger than me. Will has been working 16 hours a day for the past couple of years, and he's, you know, and he's like, yeah, we got over it, right? You gotta stop. And that same week, I lost an aunt also, so it was like 2 deaths back to back I was getting. You know, and it was really, I just hope this message goes out to anyone who's watching this video. I'm an overachiever. Well, you guys see one part of me on social media, but behind the scenes, Jimmy and I actually have people like Will know what we have accomplished and what we really do. It's not just about the here. We've accomplished a lot. But sometimes you gotta just stop. And I don't have that balance, and I'm learning to have it. I don't know how to just stop. When I passed out, that was the most scary feeling because Jimmy told me something that night. He said, Yanni, when you passed out, he said, you look like you were 80 years old. He said, it's like as I fainted, I aged. He said he thought I got a stroke, and it wasn't even stroke related. It wasn't high blood pressure, or it wasn't anything like that. It was a thyroid storm. And I was like, yeah. My skin broke out. How you here for you? Good? Yeah, this was a good drive. My skin broke out from the radiation. My skin got dark. Mad acne. Oh my God. Like I was 14 years old again. Hold on. So went on vacation. All my skin cleared up finally, and I feel a lot better. So unfortunately, I have to have the thyroid removed. So that surgery is coming up, and I'm looking forward to having my thyroid removed because the doctor said they have exhausted all options and there's nothing else they can do. I wouldn't be the first person that has their thyroid removed or the last. I'm not afraid of surgeries. I've been cut open so many times. If I could survive an 11-hour brain surgery, I could survive thyroidectomy, right? I've been cut open so many times, I call myself Frankenstein wife. Yeah, I'm not afraid of surgeries, seriously. Alright, so I'm looking forward to having that taken out the next couple of months because Graves' disease really, autoimmune diseases, period, really takes a toll on you. On your mental state, on your body, because autoimmune diseases, and for the health nuts, please keep your thoughts to yourself, don't post it, I'll ignore it. Autoimmune diseases has nothing to do with diet. Yes, diet could keep you maintained, it is genetic. All right, I kind of keep telling people that because all the health nuts and the doctors say, we call people, all of you all are just coming like, eat this, eat that, and shut up. That's what it cause sometimes. Yeah, it's genetic. All right. So me eating properly is why I'm coping with it pretty well. Like my doctor said, for somebody with Graves' disease, I'm actually in very good health. So anyway, I'm about to go bless this scrum really quick. You guys will see the end of this, and wrap this up. Your hair is heavy. Are you still gonna cut it? It's shorter.
No.
I can't see you doing it. You're full of shit. I really can't see you doing that. You're full of shit, a lot of shit, and you're full of the soggy shit. Not the hard one, the soggy shit. You're full of shit. Okay, so Will here is done. Locs. Will is one of my many clients. About last year, somebody left a comment on my page saying, you know, she's not no loctician, she don't style hair. And I know that's somebody who don't know me. I would say I'm not a loctician. The people who come to me, and I know I could have way more clients if I styled hair and who have this stuff locticians do. The people who come to me like Will, they come because one, they want to keep their hair in their head. The first time I met Will, as I said, his locks were right by his ears. This is it now. Will told me, Yanni, please don't do my hair tight. I don't like to see a lot of my scalp. I don't like that neat look. And I would say 90% of my clients are like that also, right? They do not want, see, shaking his head, they do not want, they don't want it styled, they just want to have locks. And I guess in the lock community, when you do go by stylists and stuff, it's hard for them to do that because their natural thing for them to do is just start styling, pulling, getting every strand in place. When I'm locking Will's hair, he just wants it locked maybe once, twice, and left alone. He wants it to still look fuzzy. Right, and this is just one client. So I guess I must be doing something good for people to still come to me, and I'm talking about regulars like him who has been with me this long, because he could have been left me. And to see his hair is now right by your waist, right?
Yes, touching my butt.
Touching his butt, right. And to see that I didn't start it because I never start locks, but to see that I've helped cultivate it to where it is means I must be doing something good. I'm saying this to say, if you are coming to me, whether when we come to Georgia in July next month, I'll post the dates, or you decide to come here, I keep saying that come because you want healthy hair. Don't come with that, don't call me saying you want to retwist on a style. I'm not even returning the call. I'm not doing that, right? I am very serious about how I do my work. I want people who comes to me who is about the healthy lock journey. Styling, twisting, yes, it's your prerogative if you want to do that, but we have a lot of clients with damaged hair that did that, and that's why their hair is damaged. Luckily, people like Will got me when his hair was in the beginning stages of his lock journey. All right, also what I said earlier, please take care of yourselves. Again, my condolences to Dominique's mother. You guys remember Dominique? She's the one who was talking about spraying rosewood in her hair with the curls. Her mother is the one who passed away, who was also my client, Dory. Dory, rest in peace. This video is for you. You will be missed because I've been doing her hair for years. If you're trying to book us at a New Jersey location, please be patient. I'm going to return your call. Just be patient. We have a lot of time. We stop on the 29th. Next week is when I start putting in new clients. I'm going to return your call the next couple of days. Be patient. Don't be weird and creepy. Speak your name and your telephone number clearly and slowly so I can write it down and I can return your call. And just say why you're calling. Say something. Don't just say my name is Shanae and this is my number. Call me. I'll be like, what the fuck am I calling you for? I don't know. Like, say something like, you know, y'all need my hair, then say something, okay? Well, your hair is very inappropriate. It's very disrespectful.
So much. Oh, my crown is black.
And I know people are asking, what does he do with it? Well, when I met you, remember he used to do all the basket weave and all that stuff?
Yes, I put it right in the ponytail. The way I came in here,
he usually does a messy bun. It's up. He doesn't see, I didn't pull, I didn't snatch up all of this. Will is very tender-headed. So if and because of his complexion, if I was to pull this, I remember that time we went a little too tight when he first started coming, all here was red. So he'd break out fast. He does a messy bun and call it a day. That's it. That is it.
And I can't even do that. I take a shoestring, tie
Yep,
my hair right into a ponytail.
He does. I look at my camera and Will outside with a high bun, a high man messy bun. That as well. All right, it's always a pleasure to meet these clients because every time I think of giving this up, I'm like, I have clients like Will who make me say, you were here when we started this. All right, guys, stay tuned for more videos. Be blessed and take care of yourself. Take time for yourselves. You right?